Let's derive a production possibilities frontier for a simple economy. Presume that the economy has two types of land, X and Y, to use for two crops, corn and wheat. The economy has 10 acres each of X and Y. Acres of X are more productive than acres of Y. Each acre of X can grow 20 bushels of corn or 15 bushels of wheat, and each acre of Y can grow 6 bushels of corn or 12 bushels of wheat. The line segments in Figure 1 show the combinations possible when the economy allocates X to wheat only after using all of its Y for wheat. The economy reaches point A when it allocates all of its land to corn, point B when it allocates all X to corn and 1/2 of Y to corn and the other 1/2 to wheat, point C when it allocates all X to corn and all Y to wheat, point D when it allocates 1/2 of X to wheat and the other half to corn and all of Y to wheat, and point E when it allocates all of its land to wheat. Thus, the economy can move up and to the left on the line segments by reallocating land from corn to wheat. Table 1 contains these points and their allocations. See the notes for the calculations. The line segments in Figure 2 show the combinations possible when the economy allocates Y to wheat only after using all of its X for wheat. The economy reaches point A when it allocates all of its land to corn, point F when it allocates 1/2 of X to corn and the rest to wheat, and all of Y to corn, point G when it allocates all X to wheat and all Y to corn, point H when it allocates all of X to wheat and 1/2 of Y to corn and the rest to wheat, and point E when it allocates all of its land to wheat. Thus, the economy can move up and to the left on the line segments by reallocating land from corn to wheat. Table 2 shows these combinations and their allocations. See the notes for the calculations. Figure 3 contains both Figure 1 and Figure 2. Remember, A, B, C, D, E shows combinations when the economy allocates X to wheat only after using all of its Y for wheat, and A, F, G, H, E shows combinations when the economy allocates Y to wheat only after using all of its X for wheat. The curve connecting points A, B, C, D, E is above the curve connecting points A, F, G, H, E. Since A, B, C, D, E is above A, F, G, H, E, A, B, C, D, E is the production possibility frontier. The economy gets a maximum combination when it allocates X to corn and Y to wheat, but is inside the frontier when it allocates X to wheat and Y to corn. To see that point G is inefficient, compare it with point D. Point D is both higher and further to the right than point G. Being higher and further to the right means that the economy produces more of both corn and wheat at point D than G. At point D, the economy produces 100 bushels of corn and 195 bushels of wheat. At point G, the economy produces only 60 bushels of corn and only 150 bushels of wheat. By allocating 1/2 of X to corn and the rest to wheat and all of Y to wheat, the economy grows more corn and more wheat than when it allocates all of X to wheat and all of Y to corn. Allocating acres of X to wheat while using Y for corn is inefficient because X is better suited for corn than Y, and Y is better suited for wheat than X. Comparing the amounts of the two products each type of acre grows shows that X is relatively more productive for corn. An acre of X grows 20 divided by 6, or 3.67 times as much corn as Y, but only 15 divided by 12, or 1.25 times as much wheat. Since X is relatively more productive for corn, it is better suited for corn, and maximum combinations occur only if the economy allocates all of its acres of X to corn before it allocates any acres of Y to corn. Comparing the amounts of the two products each type of acre grows shows that Y is better suited for wheat than X. An acre of Y grows 12 divided by 15, or 0.8 times as much wheat as X does, but only 6 divided by 20, or 0.3 times as much corn. Since Y is relatively more productive for wheat, it is better suited for wheat, and maximum combinations occur only if the firm allocates all of its acres of Y to wheat before it allocates any acres of X to wheat. Since X is better suited for corn than Y, the opportunity cost of growing a bushel of corn using X is lower than the cost when using Y, and the opportunity cost of growing a bushel of wheat using Y is lower than the cost when using X. To find the opportunity cost of using an acre to grow a bushel of corn, divide the wheat foregone by the corn gained when an acre switches from wheat to corn. When the economy reallocates an acre of X from wheat to corn, the economy gives up 15 bushels of wheat and gains 20 bushels of corn. Therefore, the opportunity cost of using X to grow a bushel of corn equals 15 bushels of wheat divided by 20 bushels of corn, which equals 3/4 bushels of wheat divided by 1 bushel of corn, or 3/4 bushels of wheat per bushel of corn. When the economy reallocates an acre of Y from wheat to corn, the economy gives up 12 bushels of wheat and gains 6 bushels of corn. Therefore, the opportunity cost of using Y to grow a bushel of corn equals 12 bushels of wheat divided by 6 bushels of corn, which equals 2 bushels of wheat divided by 1 bushel of corn, which equals 2 bushels of wheat per bushel of corn. Since the opportunity cost of growing another bushel of corn using X is lower than the opportunity cost of growing another bushel using Y, maximum combinations occur only if the economy allocates all of its acres of X to corn before it allocates any acres of Y to corn. Paying a high opportunity cost instead of a low opportunity cost makes the economy inefficient. To find the opportunity cost of using an acre to grow a bushel of wheat, divide the corn foregone by the wheat gained when the acre switches from corn to wheat. When the economy reallocates an acre of X from corn to wheat, the economy gives up 20 bushels of corn and gains 15 bushels of wheat. Therefore, the opportunity cost of growing 1 bushel of wheat using X equals 4/3 bushels of corn per bushel of wheat. When the economy reallocates an acre of Y from corn to wheat, the economy gives up 6 bushels of corn and gains 12 bushels of wheat. Therefore, the opportunity cost of growing 1 bushel of corn using Y equals 1/2 bushels of corn per bushel of wheat. Since the opportunity cost of growing another bushel of wheat using Y is lower than the opportunity cost of growing another bushel using X, maximum combinations occur only if the economy allocates all of its acres of Y to wheat before it allocates any acres of X to wheat. Paying a high opportunity cost instead of a low opportunity cost makes the economy inefficient.